So the epidural, the anesthesiologist told me before she put the needle in, which you have to sign consent because, you could potentially be paralyzed, by getting epidural and all that crap, right?
That is...
Right. So then she was like,
What happens if you don't get the epidural?
You're going to have to do... So there's other medications that you can get to numb it, like pain meds, like really high pain meds. But if you want it to be numbed, then epidural is your best bet.
Are you allowed to do like legal pain meds?
Mm-hmm. They have different options. Like you can do what's that gas? I don't know what's called. Like, but it's laughing gas. You can do that too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so the anesthesiologist came in and told me you're not gonna feel pain, but you will feel pressure. And I'm like, okay. But I didn't feel that much pressure even when I was contracting. All this time, you're still contracting. It's just your contraction that the time intervals get smaller and smaller the more the baby is ready to come, right? So as we were getting there and the doctor finally, she came in around 2:30-ish, maybe almost 3 o'clock. And she's like, okay, let's have this baby today. And I'm like, again, you didn't even check me. How do you know when I'm ready, So we're ready to push and everything. And all these bunch of people come in, all these different nurses that I've never seen before, the nurses for the baby, it's all separated
there's
from
a
us to
gyno
her.
And there's one for you and one for the baby.
Correct.
Yeah.
What's the baby one?
Neo something.
And that's the gyno for you.
Mm-hmm. And so all these people come in, they're like, okay, holding the legs and all that stuff, and they're telling me to push. But again, like you're saying, I can't feel it. I can't feel what I'm pushing. So yeah, it's pediatrics, right? But it's for babies only. It's like neo something.
Oh,
so
but anyways,
if there's a birth, I'm sorry. If there's a birth, what they do is that the neo one take care of the baby, and then the gyno forgets about the baby and just okay.
Yeah.
Then you should get your you have a medical life.
I've watched Grey's Anatomy before, so
you're good.
Yeah. I know all this. All that stuff.
You could do it. You could do it.
So mind you, when you're in active labor, that's literally from start to finish. But when you're pushing,
what is active labor?
Like as soon as you start getting the contraction and you're like in the labor process, that whole, when people say, oh, I was in labor for 24 hours, I was in labor for 6 hours. That's literally from start to finish. I thought when people say that, you're pushing or, all that stuff, all that too. But no, pushing is completely separate. I only push for 30 minutes. Some women push for hours. But apparently, I was textbook case.
Shouldn't the thing go the numbing go away after hours?
You kept pressing the button. They'll give you a button if you want. If you start to feel like it's wearing off, you can press the button to get more of the drips because it's attached to you.
You get drugged out.
The drip, the liquid that numbs you is attached to my back the whole time.
More drugs.
So you're like this. You're like
no. You can lay down.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can lay down and all that stuff. It's just all taped up on my back.
So if you start
so
to
it doesn't
feel pain,
move.
you just poop.
Right. But as soon as you get the epidural, you obviously, you can't walk, so you're not allowed to move or do anything like that in case of paralysis, but because the needle is still there. But anyway, so not the big
just
giant
the needle. Oh, okay.
I think they only had the little one.
Just the thought of a needle just sitting there like this,
between
and or just like the thought of moving. I wouldn't even want to move. I'd be like, I don't want to be paralyzed.
But anyway, so again, I'm pushing, but I can't feel what I'm pushing. So they keep telling me, oh, it's right there, it's right there, it's right there. And I'm like, bro, I can't tell how much more you want me to push. I'm doing everything I can. So what my doctor did was she turned off the epidural medicine little by little. She was telling the nurse that I didn't know this until my husband was telling me because, I'm focusing on what the fuck in front of me. Yeah. So, I'm not listening to what people are talking. But she was telling the nurse to turn down my epidural when it was closer. And my doctor, I guess, knew that, okay, she needs to feel this in order because she keeps my baby was poking out, going in, poking out, going back in. So then they were like, okay,
first game of peekaboo.
She needs to feel this. So at the end, my doctor completely turned off my epidural, and then I felt it. So then, but it wasn't pain feel, but I could definitely feel what the hell I'm pushing. So then that made it easier for me to just go ahead and, all right, let's get it out. Right. Thank you for watching another episode of Legal Lounge. If you enjoyed this episode, you can always give our office a call to schedule your free 30-minute consultation with one of our team members. Check the description below and give us a call today.